Hey, Tiffany, are you there? Do you have a second to talk? I was just wondering if you knew if May was at home right now.
Oh, no, she's not at home right now, actually. I think she told me that she was going to the library to go and study or something like that.
But it's the weekend. That girl must really like school to be spending her free time studying like that. I remember when I was her age, I was always eager to put the books down and go to run outside.
Well, that's because our daughter takes more after me than you. She knows how to stay on top of all her classes and get good grades. She really is a smart cookie, that one.
I know, she's only in 5th grade. She really is something else, that girl of ours. Although I do wish that she would learn how to let loose and have a little more fun at her age.
You just don't get it, Warren. Girls always grow up faster than boys do. Girls and boys have always matured at different ages. That's just how these things go. Why do you think girls are always so quick to call everything lame and understand trends way faster than boys do?
Well, now that you mention it, I feel like May has been calling me and wanting to spend time a lot less with me these days. We used to talk all the time before then.
I know, but just think about it. Your work has assigned you to this post for the last 2 years. We miss you, and it's hard having you live so far away. She was going to have to adjust to it somehow, Warren. Especially since you don't even come over to see us all that often.
What do you mean? I don't come all that often? I take all the time off during the holidays to come and visit you all when I can. Isn't that enough?
You think that's enough for a family? If you're only there for the holidays, birthdays, and anniversaries, that's still only a fraction of the year.
But I'm working every other day, and I live so far away because of the work. I mean, it's not like I chose to work all the way out here. But you know that I'm always using up my paid time off so I can come and visit you both. I'm doing all that I can, Tiffany.
Well, I just don't understand why the both of us just couldn't go and live with you there.
I know that you really wanted to, but this was only ever going to be temporary, you know? I mean, if you all came with me, then we'd have to find a new school for May, and she would have to make all these new friends, and then we'd just move back to where we were.
Well, I suppose you're right about that. I really would hate to put poor May through all of that. And I suppose that your post over there is almost over.
Tiffany, I just want you to know how thankful I am for you. This hasn't been easy on me, but I'm sure that it's been even more difficult for you, and I want you to know that I appreciate all that you do. Thank you so much for taking care of the house and for taking care of May.
What are you telling me this for? You still have a while before you're even coming back.
I know, but I just wanted to get that off my chest and let you know how grateful I am for you.
Well, sure, it's been hard for me dealing with May all by myself, but it isn't that hard, you know? I think the most difficult thing her and I have had to go through here is whenever a bug comes out and one of us has to get it. And of course, there are times when May gets really upset or starts crying and I have to be there for her as well.
Well, don't worry. You'll never have to worry about dealing with another bug once I'm back there with you two.
I don't know how we'll manage before you get back. Okay, Warren, I've got to go and take care of some errands for the day, so I think I have to go.
Oh, really? Do you mind if I ask what you're getting up to? I really miss doing life things with you.
Just usual boring kinds of things, you know? Anyway, it's your day off, isn't it? Are you going to do anything or just rest at home all day?
I don't think I have too many things to take care of today, actually. I'll probably just end up resting.
Well, I know that you're there for work, but since you're in a new place, you might as well take advantage of where you are and get some sightseeing in, right? I mean, you have a car. You could always go for a drive or spend a weekend somewhere, right?
I know that I can do that. I've tried taking little day trips before, but it just makes me wish that I was with you both.
For the person who moved away from work, you sure are clingy, do you know that?
Well, are you gonna blame me for missing my family so much? I really do wish that I was back home already. Honestly, it really is hard for me to enjoy anything these days because I just wish that I was with you guys whenever I do anything.
You're just talking sweet now. Anyways, I've got to go now, so I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye!
I'm really serious about that. It's so hard being away from you guys, okay? Miss ya. I hope you have a good rest of your day, Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany, are you there? Do you have a second to talk to me real quick? I was just wondering if something happened to May. Is she okay?
What do you mean, is she okay? What makes you think that she wouldn't be?
Well, I messaged her asking if she would want to call and talk to me tonight since it had been so long. But she just texted me back that she didn't want to talk to me at all, so...
Oh, Warren, what do you think I can do about that? She's going through puberty. She's going to act this way from time to time, you know?
You think she's already going through puberty? She's only 10 years old. I thought that didn't start until they got closer to their teens, right? Even if it's true, it really seemed to hit her all at once if she's already acting this way towards me.
Well, it's like I said, girls always mature faster than boys, remember?
Right, you did say that to me, didn't you? But does it really happen this sudden and early?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that all that seems pretty normal to me. I don't see anything wrong with the way that she's acting at all, really.
Well, if you say so, I guess I just didn't think it was gonna happen all so fast. We'd already been talking less and less frequently, but now it doesn't seem like she wants to talk to me at all. I don't know, I know that she's probably going through a lot with puberty and all, but it still hurts to be told that, you know?
I know it's not fun, but it's quite normal for girls to turn against their dads during this time. I really don't know what you want me to do about it. It's just what happens.
Really? You mean you think that all girls act this way? Because I don't think that she was always like this.
I don't really know what you expect after living away from us for so long. Or maybe she's just mad at you because you messaging her all the time, asking her to call is coming off as desperate?
But I just never remember her talking to me this way. Are you sure there's nothing wrong at home at all?
I am telling you that she is just getting to that age and it's all that it is. When kids start puberty, they start to turn against their parents. It really is just that simple, and you shouldn't deny the truth just because you don't like it. Just don't think about it that hard, okay? Why don't you trust what I'm telling you?
Well, now I'm just worried about not seeing you guys until I get the time off for her spring break. I don't want our relationship to get any worse before then.
Warren, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Our daughter is already 10 years old, right? You're going to drive her away if you keep worrying about her like this.
Wait, she's not already 10, she's only 10. Are you saying that I shouldn't be more involved in her life? We haven't even been calling once a week anymore. This is really hard on me.
I think that if you're wanting to call once a week, then you're already asking for way too much. You really need to lower your expectations.
But I remember we used to call even more than that before. We used to play games over the phone and used to have a lot of fun together.
Well, maybe she just doesn't have that much time to spend on you anymore. Who knows? Maybe she has a boyfriend or something.
You really think she's dating someone? Wait, she's only 10 years old. That's way too early for her. I mean, do you just know if that's true, or are you guessing?
I really don't think it's early for her at all. I mean, she's getting to that age when she'll start to think about boys. And she'll be wanting to spend more of her free time with her friends or with her boyfriend, and that's just natural.
I don't even know what to say about any of this. I had no idea that my little girl was going to grow up so fast, and I wasn't going to be there for it.
So you mean you're not happy to hear that your girl is growing up so quickly? I think it's a wonderful thing.
Of course, I'm happy that she's growing up and finding her own way in life, but... I mean, she just seems so young, and I guess that I thought that I would have more time to spend with my little girl, that's all.
Well, you should have done more reading about how little girls grow up. I don't know what you want me to say to you. She's just at that age where she is going to want less and less to do with you, and all of that is just worsening because you're not here right now. This is going to be your life and your relationship with your daughter from here on out, and you're just going to have to live with that.
I had no idea being a dad was gonna be like this. I feel like I barely got any time to be a dad. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just feel horrible.
Just give it up already and give your daughter some space, okay? That is going to be your only chance to make things right with her. If you can do that and be patient, then maybe, and I do mean maybe, you can get things to go back to the way they were.
So, do you really think that there might be a chance if I just do that?
I think that it's your only chance if I'm being perfectly honest.
And you promise that nothing weird is going on at home at all? Nothing strange at all?
Nothing like that. Everything is just fine here and nothing out of the ordinary is happening whatsoever.
Right, okay then. Well, if you really think it's best, I guess I'll stop reaching out so much and calling you guys for a little while then.
That's more like it. I'm glad that you're starting to talk some sense now.
Right, well, just don't tell her that I'm not talking just to try and win her back over to me. I just don't think that would help me at all if she found out that's what's going on here.
You really think so? Well, okay then, if you want. I won't say anything then.
Yeah, I think it would be better that way. Anyways, I guess I gotta get back to work.
Okay then, good luck with everything. And just remember that your little girl was always going to grow up and this was always going to happen, okay? so don't let it get you down so much.
Hey there, Warren, it's been a while, man. How have you been? Are you still working on that assignment out of town? How long have you been working on that assignment now?
Yeah, I'm still out here working. The posting was for 2 years, and I'll finally be going home in about 6 months. Ugh, this whole thing has just been so long. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to going home, but I'm kinda scared to be honest.
You're scared to go home? I don't understand. Why would you be scared?
Because, Rod, my daughter has started going through puberty, that's why I'm scared. She told me a while ago that she didn't want to talk to me anymore, and I haven't talked to her since.
Whoa, what? Did she really say that? Warren, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know how much you always talked about your daughter in the office. That must be really tough for you.
It has not been easy at all. And just trying to figure out what I can do to make her like me again has been really frustrating and pretty upsetting.
You know, I have a daughter of my own, and I think it was around the time she entered middle school that she started to not want anything to do with me.
You mean it happened to you too? Well then, I guess maybe this is normal.
I don't know if it's normal, it's just what happened in my case. But I don't think you can say that all people develop the same way.
Really? You think people can go through puberty differently?
Yeah, I mean, I think the situation might not be as bleak as you're seeing. In fact, the whole reason why I'm messaging you now is because I heard that your daughter was in the hospital. Is everything okay there?
Wait, what? What do you mean she's in the hospital?
Well, my wife works at a hospital, and she told me that your daughter had been admitted. I guess that she was in some kind of accident or something. Apparently she was pretty hurt.
My daughter was in an accident? What do you mean she's hurt? What was the accident? When did all this happen?
I think that she was checked into the hospital yesterday or the day before. You really didn't know about any of this?
I don't know what you're talking about. It can't be my daughter. I would have known about that.
Warren, are you okay? Did you really not know about any of this? I know it's pretty hard, but you can't just pretend like this isn't happening.
What do you mean nothing is happening? My daughter is just fine. I would have known if something happened. And I haven't heard a word. I mean, I even talked to my wife just a little bit yesterday, and she didn't say a word about anything to me.
I know, but my wife said that she's sure it's your daughter, and she's the one in the hospital. Not to mention that she has a really good memory and knew it was your daughter because you used to talk to us about her all the time. Remember, there was that company barbecue about 3 years ago, and you were showing us pictures and told us her name? So I think that my wife isn't wrong about this.
So then, you're telling me that my daughter is in the hospital right now?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man!
But then, that doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't my wife tell me about this? I mean, this is something you tell your spouse, right?
I have no idea why your wife, or anyone's wife for that matter, would keep this from their spouse. But I think that any good partner would want their partner to know about something like this. Anyway, I can ask my wife for a bit more detail of how May got checked in.
Right, please do that. So she really was in some kind of traffic accident then?
I don't really know all the details, but my wife would know for sure. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she said that May showed up in the hospital in the middle of the night after being in an accident.
In the middle of the night? You've got to be kidding me. What was she doing out so late? What the heck is going on in my house? Was she conscious when she got checked in?
Warren, I'm really sorry, but I just don't have the answers for you. I can't tell you anything until I talk to my wife a little.
Got it. Well, thank you so much for telling me about this, Rod. I guess I'll tell my company about this and try to get home as fast as I can. Thank you so much for telling me what you know.
Yeah, of course, man. I really had no idea that you had no idea, though. Anyways, just be careful getting back here. It would defeat the whole point if you got in an accident on your way over, too. And if you need me to do anything else for you here, just let me know, okay?
Warren, I feel like I haven't heard from you in a few days. Normally, you at least send me something about what you've been up to. What's up? Is everything okay? What have you been doing? Are you even alive?
Oh, I'm very much alive. Thank you for asking.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess. I was just surprised because you're normally so clingy with me and I haven't heard from you in a while. Anyways, are you still upset about how May has been acting towards you?
You could say that. Yes, I am still quite upset about May.
Right, well, I think you really need to lighten up. There's no need to get so upset about May. I think things are going to be just fine.
You think things are gonna be fine at a time like this? Are you serious?
Oh, come on, don't make such a big deal about things. So she said she doesn't want to talk to her dad as much. It's not like it's the end of the world. It's just a phase that she'll get over in time.
That is not what I'm talking about, Tiffany. I'm talking about the fact that she was in an accident.
Wait, an accident? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I'm talking about how May got in a traffic accident and is in the hospital with serious injuries.
But how did you hear about that?
A friend's wife works at the hospital where May is, and he told me that she had been checked in. It was Rod, remember him? We met him and his wife at a company barbecue a few years ago.
All right. I guess that his wife did say something about being a nurse, didn't she?
So you knew that she was in the hospital, but you didn't say anything to me?
I'm so sorry about that. I just didn't want you to worry any more than you already were. I just know how upset you were about how May has been acting towards you, and I knew that if you heard that she'd been in an accident, then you would come all the way home. That's why I wanted to keep this a secret from you until May got a little better.
But why would you keep something like this a secret from me? I mean, she broke one of her legs. You should have told me about this the day that it happened.
I know, but I just didn't want you to know why she was out of the house at the time. We got into a little fight and May ran away. I was so mad at her that I told her to never bother coming back home, and I couldn't tell all of that to you. I'm so sorry.
Did you not want to tell me because you thought that I would blame you?
Basically, that's why I didn't say anything. I'm so sorry about this, Warren.
That's it. I can't take this anymore. Tiffany, I want a divorce.
Wait, what? You want to divorce me? Why? Just because May and I got into a little fight? Please don't do this. I know that I shouldn't have hidden this from you, but it wasn't my fault that she was hit by a car.
Of course it's your fault. You got in a fight with May and told her to never come back home when she started to leave. Not only that, but you never told me that she had ever been hit in the first place. I have no idea if you were ever going to tell me. And I know all about this fight that you two got in as well.
You know about the fight? Who did you hear it from? Did May tell you?
That's right. When I heard that she was in the hospital, I came to see her as fast as I could. I found her room and she told me everything. I really can't believe that you hid all this from me while I was gone. How could you cheat on me?
Please don't be upset with me. You don't know how hard it was on me.
Why shouldn't I be upset with you? Our daughter knew that you were lying to me this whole time, and you never even said a word to me. The whole reason that May ran away in the first place is because she couldn't stand living with you and wanted to leave. And that's how she ended up getting in that accident in the first place.
But I didn't cheat on you. That's just something that May came up with, but it's not true.
And let me guess, you're just saying that because you're sure that you deleted all the evidence that May collected on her phone, right? Well, I'm afraid that she already sent them to another friend just in case you tried to do that exact thing. So you didn't get rid of all the evidence.
You're kidding me, right?
Not at all. In fact, I've been back in town for a few days, and I've been doing some digging of my own. You haven't even been here to visit May once since she was admitted, have you? You just want to be with your boyfriend. You just left our daughter in the hospital with all her injuries. You didn't want me to think that anything was wrong.
Please, I'm so sorry. I was so lonely, and you weren't going to be home for long. You have to understand!
Just save it. I don't want to hear whatever excuses you've made for yourself.
Please, you have to listen to me. I'm really telling you the truth. I wasn't cheating on you as such. I've only ever met up with this guy a few times since you've left. You do believe me, don't you?
So you think I should just be happy that you were having a fling behind my back?
That's not what I'm saying, and you know it!
If you ever wanted to see someone else, then why didn't you just ask for a divorce, huh? Now even our daughter knows that you were cheating on me.
I really am sorry. I never wanted anything like this to happen.
Whatever, don't act like you haven't been talking to this guy for some months now. This isn't some recent thing. You can't just pretend like this whole connection hasn't been there this whole time I've been gone. You even took May's phone away when she did find out, and that's why you told me not to contact her, isn't it?
I just didn't know how you'd react, and I was so scared, and I just... Please don't leave me!
Just save it. I don't want to hear from you ever again. All I care about now is just making sure that May is okay. After that, I told both Tiffany and my parents about what had happened. Once they knew why their granddaughter was in the hospital, the only person opposed to our divorce was Tiffany herself. She begged me not to go through with the divorce, but signed the papers in the end. In the divorce proceedings, May herself submitted a written statement from the hospital about how she didn't want to live with her mom anymore. In the end, I was granted custody of May. It turns out that the guy that she was seeing was someone she knew through work. They had gone out for drinks a couple of times, and things escalated from there. The night that May found out about the two of them, she had come home early from a friend's house, and heard them in the bedroom. I can't imagine the shock it must have given her. Now that I'm back home, I want to make sure that my daughter has all the right things that she needs to move past this traumatic event. I feel so horrible that I wasn't even there, and I had no idea what was going on. But now that I have my daughter back in my life, I am never letting go.
Hi, my love. I'm about to leave the house. I noticed that you left your wallet here. Is there anything important that you need me to bring to the office?
Not at all. You are the best wife ever. Always worrying about me. All I have in there is my ID, and I don't think I will be needing that today. How long are you going to be with your sister?
The only reason I have to be this attentive is that you have a very bad memory for someone with such a high IQ. I plan to be out of here for a couple of hours at least. Wendy down the street has been bothering me these days about joining some salsa classes. Bored much? Every day she picks up a new hobby and tries to get people to join in my force.
Maybe she's trying to be friendly. What is so bad about that?
You know that I don't like being around people that I don't know. I thought that this less posh neighborhood was going to be filled with fewer fake people. Not knowing that my neighbor was a wannabe celebrity. I should go now. My sister is waiting for me. Hi, ma'am. It's Sandy here. Hi, Sandy. Where do I know you from? Are you looking to make an appointment? I am so sorry, but I no longer do surgery. Surgery? I thought you were a client coming to me for plastic surgery. Now, why would I want to do plastic surgery? I'm only 16. You might also have heard of me. I am blowing up on TikTok with my climate change initiative. I'm also known for healthy food blogging, etc. Wait, you must be Wendy's daughter. Well done, young lady. I have been seeing the great work that you do. You must have seen the pamphlets we have been leaving at your house then. We would like for you to help us with our protest on the 17th for the neighborhood to have more sustainable resources. I'm sorry, my dear. My husband and I will be busy on that day. Can we maybe join later or send a check to support? I will have to give your number to my husband. This sounds like something that could benefit us. The more we can save the resources, the better. But he is the man who has been working with NGOs and initiatives like yours, not me. So you will have to talk to him. Awesome! Thank you, ma'am. Wow, you're so nice. I didn't think that you would be nice to me at all. My mom said that you were... I was? Oh no, the message got sent while I was trying to prevent it. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Please don't mind what I just said. Sure, no problem.
Babe, who is running the event, Wendy or her daughter? Because I have Wendy in my inbox and she's being weird and demanding funding for their event because that is the least we could do since we're rich. I tried to be nice, but she said that since our house is bigger, he must be spending more resources in the whole street.
What? I spoke to her daughter and she was nice to me. I didn't know that her mother was involved in this, but if she is, then I can let you support the event. I promised some funding, but now Wendy is attacking you?
But what about her daughter? Did she put her up to this?
I don't know, but knowing that Wendy is so heavily involved doesn't sit well with me, so I think that instead, we should leave the event. She has been very disrespectful to us even though we wanted to help.
Yeah, I had to hold myself from saying some things that would have hurt her.
And that is the reason why you are a much better person than I am.
Babe, you do not have to, but I know better than to try and tone you down when you are fired up.
As you should. The sad part is that I was willing to support your daughter's initiative because I admire how she's letting her voice be heard. I didn't even mind that it was your daughter who was organizing this even though we do not like each other as much. Hey neighbor, what are you going on about? Can I ask a quick question? Shoot. What gives you the right to text my husband and harass him? Relax, I was just saying that you guys are rich and own your own company. Your husband has ties to companies that work in energy. So I think you guys are guilty of climate change and should make an even bigger donation than the mere 1,000 you pledge. At least 10,000 would be enough. We will do no such thing. In fact, we are out of this event. You do not want to be on the wrong side of me. That would be like being on the wrong side of the law. You rich people cannot just come into our neighborhood and you do what you want with it. Oh, really? Jeez, I am shivering. Why did I dare to cross you? Grow up, Wendy. Stop trying to get attention. I know an attention leech when I see one, and you are the biggest one. Wow, do not say that I did not warn you. I'm going to kill you. Do you know how much that car costs? The community does not care. You are a rich person and you have to come here to try and disturb our peace. What are you going to do? Arrest the whole street? You can buy another car. You do not even have to buy another car. It's just scratch a little bit. Consider that a warning that people like you are not welcomed here with your flashy cars that pollute the air. You lot have no morals and think that poor people are below you. Why are you causing so much drama over a little argument, Wendy? Let us sit down and talk as neighbors so we can resolve this. I will try and convince my husband not to press charges. No, people like you are not good people because you use people and your money for bad. I also know that you used to be a plastic surgeon. How can you do a job like that? People like you play on people's insecurities. So you thought it was a good idea to attack me while I was in my car and slash my car? I had appointments for the day. Appointments to spend Mahabi's money? No, I have to see a gynecologist. Not that is any of your business. You have made your choice. I will make sure that you pay for this. I was right about you lot. You do not care about common people. Now you are threatening me. I will let everybody know that you want to hurt me. I don't know where your problem is with us. You are acting as if you have never damaged the environment once in your life. Also, the botox keeping you looking several years younger is thanks to the works of people like me. Stop acting as if you suddenly care about the environment. I know that you're just looking for a way to stay relevant in people's minds. Are you calling me an attention seeker? Quit being such a baby about your car. Join the circus if you want attention, but stay the hell away from my family. How does your daughter feel about you arresting your neighbors? I don't care. I hate you and your entire family. Babe, this morning when I was leaving the house to go to my gynecologist appointment, Wendy and some people came to attack me in my car and then they slashed the tires. She has some sort of agenda against me.
Are you hurt? Did you manage to go to the doctor?
I'm fine, don't worry. She did not do any harm to me. They were outside the car. I locked myself in when I saw them.
We should report them.
We don't have any power here. She has the most influence in this neighborhood. No one would go against her.
Does her daughter know about this? Maybe she put her mom up to this to drive public to her event.
I doubt so. Her daughter accepted our decision gracefully and apologized for her mother's involvement.
But Wendy will not stop even if her daughter tells her to stop. She has attacked my family. Maybe we should get that little event cancelled.
No, the daughter has done nothing to us, and I believe it would not help her online image. I know what it's like to have what you love destroyed. My sister suggested exposing her daughter to her online fans, but that would be too cruel. Our fight is with the mother, even if the daughter is part of this.
What you suggested?
Well, I say we cannot ruin the daughter's image, but we can help to save it.
I like the way you think. Tell me more when I get home.
Hi, Sandy. I take it you know what your mother did to my car. Please don't press charges against her. What she did was wrong and I tried to stop her. But Mom hates your family and says you think that you're better than us. She's never been interested in the environment. She just hates anyone who has more than she does. She's jealous of my online presence because I'm getting attention. That is why she's using what I'm doing to justify her actions. I'm so sorry, ma'am. You have been kind to me and I should have warned you about what my mother wanted to do ages ago. I'm so sorry, ma'am. There's no need to apologize, my dear. I just need to find a way to get her off my back. My husband and I moved to this neighborhood to get some authenticity, and we would not want to move because of your mom. Where's your dad, by the way? My dad doesn't live with us anymore, and she does not let me see him since he got married to someone else, but I miss him. Please don't have my event cancelled. I really want to do some good in this community. Don't worry, my dear. This is between me and your mother. You don't have to get involved. I just wanted to know what you were doing to protect your campaign and keep her busy. I don't know what you mean. She's been actively alienating anyone who might be able to help you, though you cannot see it. It would be a shame for your efforts to be wasted. Yeah, some sponsors have dropped because they disagree with my mom. If only she used the negotiation skills she has been using to keep our lights and electricity on for helping me out in my campaign. What? She's friends who works for the water and electricity company. She's not been paying the utility bills for several months now. And why would she do that? I don't understand why. She does have an obsession with buying things that we do not need in the house. How sure are you of this? 100% sure. Thank you, and good luck with your event. Hi, is your water working? My power also just went off out of nowhere. I'm not home. I was out for a run. Let me check. Also, why are you messaging me? Because I sent a broadcast message to everyone and I must have clicked on you by mistake. Oh, wanted to say congratulations on your daughter's event. I heard she got quiet the sponsorship. Where is she, by the way? I wouldn't know. I was unable to attend. Probably because you had a meeting with the power company about keeping your lights on. But when you have been getting out of payments for such a long time, the debt accumulates. I am assuming that you have 3 months of no power unless you take out a loan from somewhere. Wait, how did you know that? And what were you doing at my daughter's event when I didn't invite you? You are speaking as if that was your choice. You will do well to remember that it was a community event fighting so that we can have a sustainable energy. It is a good thing that you did not show. But it's funny how you are one of the reasons we're having such a crisis. You don't even pay for your power and water. I am protesting against the type of energy used for our electricity. And I think that as a next step for the campaign, we should all stop paying our utility bills. You're pathetic. A very, very sad woman. All of this would not have happened if you had minded your own business and left my family alone. You and your husband think just because you are wealthy, people should respect you and that you will be the most popular person on the street. I have lived here for over 20 years and I have single-handedly been the head of the committee, contributing to discipline and development. And then you came along with your ideas to change how things are done in this community. I don't get why you're so jealous of me for no reason at all, but good luck with your bills. I don't need luck. I will have power by the end of the day. You wish. Hey! Hi, I've not seen you around for a while. Is everything okay? Yes, I moved and went to stay with my dad. He kind of threatened her with some cord and she's already dealing with the electricity issue. Not yet solved? Nope, she was using the alimony money to pay bills and now that it's gone because of her stupidity. So now, it appears that she will not have power and water for a long time. I also got tired of her sending to me to get her phone charged by the neighbors. I also need electricity so that I can post frequently. Sorry that I had to report her, but it was better she got found out now than later on when the charges had accumulated. Also, how she even got someone to keep on reconnecting her water and power is something that I don't understand. My mom knows people and places. She's very smart, but she uses it on the wrong things. Well, at least she has a smart daughter who is being more productive than she has ever been. Thank you so much, but I must go now. Dad and I are going for some ice cream. I miss him so much. Enjoy, kiddo, and if you need anything with your future events, please do text me.
Guess who has been making a petition?
Wendy? For what now?
For power and electricity to be reconnected. She says that she has been wrongfully accused.
If I was her, I would just shut up and pay the money. Or better yet, put that energy towards looking for a proper job. We truly lucked out when it came to our neighbor.
Yeah, you're right, but let us just stay out of her way. No need to get involved in her mess.
In the end, Wendy had to pay a hefty fine to keep her water and electricity on. Ever since then, she has been humble and has stopped bothering Joyce.